Matthew Kershaw, does this unit have a soul? That's the question I put forward to you today.
I don't know, but I hear the sound of the police in the background as a car is flying past the road outside my house. I hope you can't hear it.
I hope you can hear it. Add some flavour to the game we are checking out today, which is Mass Effect Unification. This is a mod for Star Wars Battlefront II on the PC.
This looks so fucking cool. Look at it. I'm having flashbacks to Mass Effect 1 now, driving across this awful highway on Tuchanka. No, it's not Tuchanka, is it?
This is Pharos.
Pharos, there we go, yeah.
Yeah, this is the Promethean Skyway. I don't know if you ever had flashbacks to when, like, 30 dudes in brightly coloured armour ran across it, but fair enough.
This is so cool. I want to play this now.
No, you don't. No, you don't. It's rough, but it is a mod for a very rough game, so that's completely understandable.
I was going to say, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is also a rough game to begin with.
Yeah, but, like, look at the UI, dude. Just fucking cubes of blue, just taking up about
like
a third
the
of the
first
screen.
Mass Effect game.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's something. I don't know. It's pretty cool. You get to shoot Geth.
What does this mod change from the game? Does it just change the player units?
It adds 4 factions. You can play as Geth, Heretics, Geth, Evolved, Systems Alliance, and the Collectors. Strangely,
That's 5.
nope, that's 4. 2 types of Geth, System Alliance, and Collectors. It's definitely 4.
Does it change, you know, is there space battles? Did they change them?
No, that's the one thing this game doesn't really cover. They've added, right, there's 3 maps in it by default. I'm using the standalone R5, I think it's called. Provide a link in the comments to ModDB. Now, it says that you can... There's a Sol map pack, which is like 6 maps about, you know, the Earth, or the Sol system. And I've apparently got that installed, but I can't see the maps, which is odd. But there is like a configuration tool that installs. It's actually a really neat installer. It's basically like installing a game. It's a lot smoother than a lot of mods. So I might just have to fiddle around with that. But there's basically 3 maps in it by default that I've seen. This is being one of them.
Yeah. Is this a Steam copy of Battlefront 2, or is this a single, like non-Steam version?
This was my Steam copy. I have both installed, but I think it mapped automatically to the Steam library.
Oh, okay, because I was going to say, I really want to try and play this now, and I don't know if it'll work with Steam or not.
Yeah, it's really nice configuration tool. It did it all for me. It was smooth. It's very smooth, which is normally not the case for mods. Like, I didn't have to copy any files across. I didn't have to configure any, like, INI files or anything.
You didn't have to open up WinRAR and drag RAR files? Yeah.
No, in fact, installing this mod was smoother than the actual gameplay, so think of that how you will. It's really weird. This is just a deathmatch. The other 2 maps support Conquest. This map clearly isn't big enough. It's like one bridge. I actually really enjoyed this map because it's like constant shooting.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to run through the different classes. We're using the sniper now, the infiltrator. And this is interesting because it's, rather than being the super spammy Battlefront rifle, you know, the one that you can just like bang out headshots at any range.
Yeah.
This one is like a single shot. You know, you need to reload it as if it was Mass Effect.
That's cool.
Does the reload cocking animation. It's pretty neat.
Seems like a lot of work went into this. It's cool.
There's a lot of names credited on it. There's like a list of maybe 24 contributors and stuff.
And you're going to list them all right now. Go ahead.
Yep. Starting with, hold on. God, no, I'm not going to go through all these. Because they're all like awesome names, like The Nasal Abyss, and A2Key, and Rogue Knight. Like, awesome names, but no, you can check them out yourself. Yeah, that was the Promethean Skyway map. See, they've changed the menus and stuff, which is nice. I always appreciate it when they do that.
Yeah, it looks cool.
What have we got? Vermeer and oh fuck, what's it called? Eden Prime.
Eden Prime, yeah. I recognise this place too.
Yeah, I didn't try this. I didn't try out any of the normal maps. I assume that it just carries the factions across. I should have checked it, but I didn't. And yeah,
wait,
Collectors.
are you the Collectors fighting the Geth?
Yeah. You know,
why are you
time
fighting the Geth?
I don't know. It happened in the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, so you know, it's basically canon. Basically.
I guess you almost fell off there, but never mind.
They've added a melee attack to only some classes, which is the unfortunate part. You can cycle it like an ability and just you cycle the abilities on the mouse R3, mouse 3, sorry. Hit it with the mouse 2, but only the Geth seem to have it, which is a bit of a bummer. But it's really quite cool because obviously you get moments like this where there's just like things running at you, and it comes in really handy.
Did they import voice clips from Mass Effect into this?
Yeah, voice and music, sound effects.
That's cool.
It is cool, you know. I like joke about this being really rough, but you're right, the game is rough, so it's basically, you know, as sharp as the actual game was, but
yeah.
But it is cool, you know. It's a
Are
novelty.
they flying Geth right there? I think I just saw one fly past.
Flying collectors. I don't know how that works because I tried the different collector classes. It might have just been an ability I missed, but there's definitely some flying ones, and they're pretty lore appropriate. You got moves like this. I can't remember what it's called, the collector beam rifle.
Yeah. Oh, you fell off.
Yeah, that happens.
Could the collectors fly other than the ones Harbinger possessed?
Yeah, they had wings. You'd see them flying to battlefields. Not super often.
It's been so long since I played Mass Effect 2.
You need to go back and finish it.
I need to go back and finish 3 I was on.
Oh yeah, you had your fucking little spat with Garrus, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just get over it. He's got a bigger dick. It's fun.
No, he's sleeping on the couch now.
He's sleeping on the gun turret that he's calibrated. Sleeping in the turret, just hoping that you'll fire and forget about him. End his miserable existence. What a fucking whiny bitch. Like, that's the thing with Garrus. People like to talk about the Mass Effect 1 being great. Like, he was such a shit character until 2.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, my dad was in the cops and he never got anything solved, so I wanted to be half badass, I guess. Yeah, he was fucking awful.
Yeah, in 1 he was kind of crappy, and then in 2, if you're a male shepherd, 2 and 3, if you're male shepherd, he's like the ultimate bro. If you're female shepherd, he's such a whiny bitch.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Caden though, isn't it? It's like, oh, I get headaches, man. My childhood was hard. Like, shut up, Caden, just take your pants off. Fucking, yeah, they make you work for it in those games, it's terrible.
Yeah, you have to put up with all the bullshit.
Like, no, just shut your mouth. Like, the women characters are pretty well written, but...
Really? They all have daddy
like
issues, that's like every single character.
Ashley's
Ashley.
racist,
Ashley's just a massive space racist.
Yeah, that's what I mean, she's like, interesting. Dragon Age actually did the characters really well, I thought, the best they've done them. Just in terms of being, like, completely different. Not totally stereotypical, which is nice. So as you can see, we are playing as the Harbinger possessed collector.
Your lightsaber's going down. That's
I know that.
canon to Mass Effect.
Yeah, it's weird. We'll just assume it's like an Easter egg from Kotor games or something. You know, Bioware made them, so it's fine.
That's pretty cool. You could play as him.
Yeah, it is. There's I don't know what the Systems Alliance hero was. I never got that good at the Systems Alliance, which is odd, because I didn't, play particularly badly compared to these other ones. But I definitely saw in the configuration tool there were options for setting Shepherd.
Oh,
so
that's
maybe
cool.
you play as Shepherd, because there is customization options, and I never saw it. So right, look at that. Right, the fucking Scion is just a super battle droid with a blue chest.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how I feel about that. It's like the one thing that hasn't been reskinned particularly well. I don't know how I feel about it.
It's pretty weird.
I guess the Scions, there's nothing really that matches the Scions, is it? Because they're so lumbering and weird, but it's fucking bizarre. It really threw me off. Yeah, this map is pretty good though. Like, I don't know, there's a few different ways around, a lot of different heights. There's like cover, which is something new for the Battlefront games. They've never had cover like this, so.
Yeah, they never had cover. You would just walk out and shoot repeatedly.
It's a shame that this isn't a bit lighter, because I don't know. I don't particularly like how dark the map is.
Yeah.
Maybe it hides the rough edges, perhaps, a little bit better.
Well, in that case, every map in the base game should be dark.
That's why Battlefield 4 is putting out all those dark maps for free, isn't it?
Battlefield 4 looks good.
It does look good. But they are giving away those maps for free, aren't they?
Yeah, that's really cool.
I guess, but who wants to play at night?
Me, because the game looks awesome at night.
Maybe. Only if it's wet. They have to do a lot of wet paper. They should make every map watery, even the desert ones.
That'd be cool.
or just like sick moonlight water.
Yeah.
So let's check out the last map. This is Vermeer.
We've talked about Mass Effect, and we've now talked about Battlefield, and we haven't talked about anything to do with Star Wars, which is what this game is running.
I don't know if you've seen our website, but we've had a fair bit of Star Wars content over the last... I don't want to ever revisit Battlefront, basically, is what this last week has taught me. It's ruined my dreams. Or my thoughts of what that game was. Battlefront, on the PSP, though, they do have melee attacks, so when they get too close, they just melee automatically. Which is why I called out the melee in this, because it's like excellent. And Battlefront should always have had that.
It should have, yeah. What the hell is that above you?
That's the platform. I knew that. I got really confused, but you know the platforms that go around Vermeer?
Oh, I remember this. This is the one where... This is Mass Effect 1, isn't it? Where you can kill Rex.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. I killed Rex the first time, I regretted it immediately after.
Yep.
I was like, God damn it, but I wanted Ashley to be happy with me, so I let her shoot him dead in the middle of the river. It's depressing. But this is weird, because you would have thought that you could get on top of the platform above and have like 2 layers of fighting, but you can't.
What?
So it's like there's just there's 2 really narrow valleys basically, and all the fighting takes place down below. It's really bizarre.
That sucks.
Kind of. Again, I would have liked it if it was a bit lighter. It's very like PS2 era, you know, where they like to have really awful textures on walls and no lighting.
At the time, they were considered good textures.
Yeah, it's just weird because like, Battlefront is so open. Even the original was like, you know, Hoth is just this white plane, Geonosis is this orange plane. It's like the map design wasn't great, but at least you can see through the entire thing.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new Battlefront.
Yeah, I am. I still love that that piece everyone to get up on the side about me ranting about people ranting about the new Battlefront. But I haven't had time to go back to it yet. They keep every week they'll put out a new statement about it, about how like defining how it's different from Battlefield, which is fine. But it makes me really annoyed. It's like they shouldn't really have to do this. Everyone's reaction's the same to it all the time. It's like,
but it's the internet; they have to say these sort of things.
Yeah. No iron sights is a big one. But yeah, that's Mass Effect Unification. It is on ModDB. Enjoy if you will.